What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about finding the best blank. Now, this information shared in this video is going to go for blank hats, blank t-shirts, blank hoodies, blank whatever you want to print on. This is just my own thought process behind this subject. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that probably feel a different way or have a different thought process when they're sourcing blank garments. But this is a few of the rules that I live by to make things easier on myself. First and foremost, everybody has a different perspective on what the best is. It all comes down to a personal preference. I say this in every video where I talk about the best of something. Your best might not be my best, and my best might not be the next person's best. So the best is all personal preference. It's whatever you think is the best. So how do you find the best? First thing you have to do is figure out what you want out of that blank garment. If you're looking for hats, how does the hat feel? Is it a snapback? Is it a fitted hat? Is there a certain underbrim color that you want? Is there a certain material that you want? You gotta remember, these things come in acrylic, wool, cotton, polyester. There's a bunch of different blends. These hats have a bunch of different materials that make the hat fit and feel differently. So understand what type of hat you want, what type of material you're looking for. What do you plan on doing it? Are you gonna heat press it? Are you gonna embroider it? Are you putting a patch on it? Is it a heat press patch, or are you gonna sew the patch on? On top of that, fitment. If it's a snapback, does that snapback fit big heads? Do you anticipate your audience not having big heads? Do they have a lot of hair? Do they not have a lot of hair? This is gonna affect the size of the hat. Some snapbacks fit different. It's easier to go with snapbacks because it's adjustable in size. If you went with fitted hats, now you have to stock certain sizes. Very hard to do, because say if you ordered like a dozen size 7s and a lot of your customers don't have a size 7 head, now you're stuck with all those size 7s. You see what I mean? It's kind of hard to operate that way, but at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do. Myself, I use snapbacks. I use Decky, I use Otto. Sometimes I'll use Yupoong. And the reason I say sometimes is because some customers like the fit of the Yupoong hat. It's so popular out there that they know what it feels like, and it almost sells itself. Same thing goes with blank t-shirts. Sometimes customers wear that t-shirt for so long and they understand the fit of it, they know the quality of it, so then that blank t-shirt ends up selling itself to the customer. So for me, I don't like wearing the Yupoong hats. Why? Because I have a pretty big head. I wear a 7 5/8 fitted hat, and when I wear a Yupoong snapback, I'm on like the last 2 snaps. And that's personally, I just don't like the way that fits when I'm on the last 2. So I use stuff like Decky and Otto, which are made for the bigger heads. And I could use it where every snap is on there and it fits a 7 5/8. So that means that those 6 or 7 other snaps can go bigger than 7 5/8. So if you wear a size 8 fitted hat, Decky and Otto would work perfect for you. It also comes down to the way the hat is shaped. I go based off of new era fitted hats. That's what I'm wearing right here. This is a new era fitted. I know what this feels like because I wear these. I know this is a pretty much standard hat for everybody out there. If you wear a fitted hat, your sizing is based on this new era. You know the fit and feel of the hat. That's what I like to go based off of when I'm looking for hats myself. Have I found a hat that's very similar to this? Fuck no, I haven't. Sometimes the fit of the hat would feel the same, but the bill's different. Or sometimes the bill is the same as this bill, but the fitting is different, or the shape is different. Very hard to do. The 2 hats that I found to be somewhat similar, but not exact, but my customers appreciate, are Otto and Deck. One thing I like about Otto is the fit, the way the sweatband feels, the way the hat fits on the head. Perfect. What I don't like about Otto is the branding on the inside. They usually put like a really big thing on the inside of the band here. The taping usually says Otto. It's just a lot of branding. If that doesn't bother you, cool. The one thing I like about Decky, minimal branding. One little tag inside, like on the top. You can't even see it. Perfect. Fitment, pretty good. Not as comfortable as the Otto hat, but the bill I like better on the Decky compared to the Otto. When it comes to Yupoong, it's a square bill. The fit is kind of weird for somebody with a big head. Then I know people are gonna be like, where do you buy your hats from? I buy them direct from the manufacturer. If I buy through Decky, I go straight to Decky, order through them. If I'm buying Otto, I buy direct from Otto. One of the big pluses of using Decky is they're right down the street from me, especially of where I'm at right here. It's like a 5-minute drive to go to the Decky warehouse and pick up my order. So if I don't have to pay freight or shipping and I could just go pick up my order, easy call for myself. Otto, I really can't do that. We've done it in the past to go pick stuff up, but they're a little bit farther from where I'm at, but they are still in California. Yupoong is manufactured and distributed through FlexFit. I think FlexFit is in like Fontana or Fullerton or maybe Brea. I forget what city they're in. They're local, but not like super close to me. So I buy direct from them. Anything, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, I always buy direct. So whenever you're sourcing a blank garment, anything, whatever it is, you're buying based on what you like and you're buying based on what your customers like. And then you find some weird little middle ground there on what you want to offer, what you want your brand to be on, and then what your customers are going to appreciate. So when it comes to like hoodies, I like heavyweight hoodies with a big hood and tight elastics, like around the waist and around the sleeves. That's what I look for in a hoodie. I hate when my hoodie fits me like a bell and the waist elastic is like super loose and then it's just round and just kind of floating. I don't like the way that looks, so I don't use those types of hoodies. Same goes for the hood, same exact thing goes for the sleeves. I go based on heavyweight hoodies that have the tight elastics. So that's why I use stuff like the Gildan Heavyweight and Pro Club and Alstyle. Actually, I haven't used Alstyle in a while because their strings, they're like super long. For some reason, they're like longer than the hoodie. And when you cut them, you lose the little tips. You would have to tie off a little knot like this. I didn't like dealing with that, so I haven't used Alstyle in a while, but I've been using Gildan Heavyweight and Pro Club Heavyweight. There's a big price difference between the two, but this comes down to Pro Club being something that my audience knows and wears blank already. So it's an easy sell for me to say, hey, I printed these on Pro Club hoodies. So they're like, all right, cool, I already know my size. I wear 2X, boom, easy call. Nothing worse than buying your size in something and then you try it on and it fits fucked up and you already spent your money on it and it's like, fuck, man. So for myself, I use Pro Club because the audience that I sell it to knows what a Pro Club hoodie feels like. These guys buy Pro Club hoodies to wear blank anyways. So when I say a print on it, easy call. They already know the size, they know the fit, and they're into it. So like I said, is Gildan and Pro Club the best? I don't know. This is just what I like to wear. I'm wearing a Gildan hoodie right here. It's a Gildan hoodie. The intro to this video, Gildan hoodie. Just an easy call, man. I like to offer stuff that I actually like and wear also too, you know what I mean? It's like if I liked fitted stuff and I'm selling to a crowd that doesn't wear fitted clothes, they wouldn't shop with me no more. They're like, oh man, those t-shirts fit too tight. Those hoodies fit too tight. They're too thin. I might like to wear my stuff fitted, but my audience doesn't like it, so I need to buy what my audience actually likes and offer them what they like. See what I mean? It's all about making the sell, right? Same exact thing goes for t-shirts. You guys hear me talk about Alstyle all the time, and then you're like, well, what about Bella Canvas? What about this brand? What about this brand? What do you think of this t-shirt? I don't know about those t-shirts. I use Alstyle. I use the 1701 or the 1301 because my audience likes the fit of these t-shirts. I also use Pro Club Heavyweight. Do I think Pro Club Heavyweight is the best for this certain audience? Fuck yeah, it is, because this audience won't wear anything else but Pro Club. So why would I offer them something that they don't like? It's all about making the sell easier on yourself, right? So offering Pro Club Heavyweight t-shirts to this target audience is gonna help me sell these t-shirts. Easy call. I'm gonna keep offering Pro Club Heavyweight. Does that mean you have to use Pro Club Heavyweight? If your audience doesn't like heavyweight t-shirts or tight collars, or they don't know the fit of that Pro Club t-shirt, it's not gonna work for you. Your customers aren't gonna like it, and you'll probably lose customers for offering something so heavy. But to my audience, they think Pro Club is a quality t-shirt because it's heavy as shit and they know the fit because they wear it blank already. This is my thought process when I'm buying blanks, is buy what my customers like, buy what I like. And then on top of that, Pro Club is right here in Gardena. So if I place an order, I could just drive right there and pick it up. Where I'm at here, 2 minutes away, easy call. Drive over there, pick it up, boom, I got my order. Don't pay for shipping, don't pay for freight. So when I started using Alstyle t-shirts, Alstyle used to have a warehouse in Anaheim. That warehouse in Anaheim, I could go pick up my order. Since then they moved and now I can't do that, but that's how it used to go down. So if you're sourcing blank t-shirts, hoodies, if you're looking for hats, and you just ask somebody like myself, hey, what's the best hoodie to buy? What's the best blank hat to buy? And I tell you, I use Pro Club. I like Pro Club. I use Decky hats. And then you buy a shitload of them. And then you're like, man, these things suck. My customers don't like them. It's not my fault, because I'm telling you what I use and what I feel is the best for my own customers. See what I mean? My target audience thinks this is the best. Our audiences are totally different. If you're selling like ring spun, super soft, super thin fitted t-shirts, and I'm using the total opposite heavyweight Pro Club t-shirt, our audiences are way different. So my advice of buying Pro Club isn't gonna be good for you, because I use Pro Club for my brands. It's not gonna work for your brand because your customers don't wear this type of t-shirt. See what I mean? So you have to understand what your customers like and what you want to offer. When it comes to quality, when it comes to fitment, these are things you have to do. Buy one of those t-shirts. Even if you have to buy it for retail, test the shit out. Wear it in your size, print on it. Same thing, buy a blank hat, buy a Decky hat, buy an Otto hat. Make sure you like the fit and feel of it before you invest your money and build your brand around it. That way you don't waste money. This is all part of the research and development part of owning the business and the brand, and sourcing blank t-shirts and sourcing blank garments. Don't just go based on what somebody on YouTube's talking about. Just because they say this is the best hoodie or this is the best hat to use, it's the best for their customers. And if your customers are totally different, you're gonna be wasting money believing in somebody off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is corny, man. Like, you gotta be able to stand on your own 2 feet and get out here, pound the pavement, and do the research and figure out what's gonna work best for you, so you don't waste money on some bogus ass shit, because you're gonna put all of your trust into somebody like myself or anybody else on YouTube, and just because I say I use something, you're thinking, well, that's got to be the best option because this person uses it. Understand that our customers are gonna be different, and if my customers like what I'm using and your customers hate what I'm using, you're gonna lose those customers, because they're gonna be like, oh shit, he prints on those heavy ass t-shirts, I don't like that, I'm not gonna shop with him no more. It's happened like that with me. If I buy stuff from certain brands and I'm like, oh shit, I wear an extra large, and then I buy an extra large from a certain brand that I really like, and then I get that extra large and the shit is tight, hugging the sleeves, it's like way up here, like right under my shoulder, the shit's cutting into my armpit, my titties are showing through the shirt, I'm like, yo, this ain't for me. Now I'm no longer gonna shop with that brand, because I'm like, those t-shirts don't fit me the way I like t-shirts to fit. Even though I like the design, I'm not gonna waste my money on something I'm not gonna wear. You know what I mean? So the same goes for you. You just have to think like a customer. What would your customer react to? What would your customer like? What would they not like? This is gonna help you flourish as a business owner and a brand owner if you constantly think like a customer when you're running your business. All right, hopefully this video helps somebody out. Hopefully it opens somebody's eyes out there to not just put all your trust into somebody on YouTube talking about t-shirts. I get you run to YouTube so you can get a little bit of information, but the information is just shared through everybody, right? I'm just making you aware of certain brands that I use. You have to do your own due diligence and test them out for yourself. Order a t-shirt from Pro Club, order a t-shirt from Alstyle, order a hoodie from Gildan. Try it out for yourself before you order a shitload of it and figure out you can't sell it. If you got any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments. Follow me on Instagram if you want to, Big Brando TV. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.